This is Jenny Christensen with Friendly Podcasts, brought to you by the Friends Council on Education. In this podcast, Henry Freeman, president at H. Freeman Associates, poses a crucial question.
As a consultant, I find, especially when working with smaller Quaker schools, I'll be asked the question, well, how do we know that we're raising as much money as we can? And in answering that question, I'll usually ask them to look at how they're raising money. And there's certain truths that I can tell you automatically. One, if you're soliciting everybody all the same way, you're not raising as much money as you can. Because if you're soliciting everybody all the same way, you're probably sending out letters and you're having very little in the way of personal contact with people. So basically you have a fundraising program that is treating everybody the same. And highly effective fundraising programs do a lot of segmenting, where the program is really focused on primarily on the 10% of people or the 20% of people that are giving you 80 or 90% of the money. So if you're not segmenting and treating people, relating to people differently, with a lot of personal interface with people, then you're not raising the maximum amount of money. The second thing I would say when asked that question is, if you're only raising money for annual fund, you're not maximizing the effectiveness of your fundraising program. Highly effective fundraising programs are comprehensive. They have a planned giving component, they have a major gift component, and they have an annual fund component. Thirdly, the most effective fundraising programs focus on major gifts and planned giving, because that's where the money is. If the money that's raised through mail appeals rather than face-to-face visits, mail appeals and broad-based appeals, the way you should be treating or dealing with 90%, 80% of your donors. But the majority of your money is going to come from the 20% who probably give 80% of the money. Finally, I rarely see a fundraising program that is highly effective if they don't have 100% of board giving. It's not that the board has to give enormous amounts of money, but they have to set the stage for other people to give. Because if the board doesn't show a deep commitment to your institution that reflects their capability, other people are not going to show a deep commitment to the institution to the degree to which they're capable.
Thanks for joining us for Friendly Podcasts, brought to you by the Friends Council on Education, produced by Jenny Christensen at Strategy for Growth.